How's it going, guys? It's Deathmonk here. Today I'm going to be talking about some really interesting multiplayer maps coming to Call of Duty Black Ops 7. Now, this blog post that you guys are currently looking at did drop moments after the Call of Duty Direct finished. So basically I'm going to try and go through some of this in separate videos as much as I possibly can, but primarily we're focusing on the multiplayer maps themselves. So from the blog post, there's going to be 16 6v6 size multiplayer maps that's going to be coming to Black Ops 7, 3 of which are going to be legendary returning maps or remastered maps from Black Ops 2, including Raid. I think there's a couple of others as well, so that's really interesting. And there's going to be 2 further 20v20 maps, so that's going to be interesting. And also I'll come on to a really interesting mode called Skirmish. So we're going to be checking these out. Let me know what you guys' opinions are of this in the comments box down below. Now, before all of these came out, or when during the Call of Duty Direct, Charlie Intel actually made a note of all 16 of these. So these are the 6v6 multiplayer maps: The Forge, Toshin, Exposure, Cortez, Scar, Den, Homestead, Colossus, Imprint, Dry Dock, Retrieval, Paranoia, Blackheart, and the remastered maps from Black Ops 2, Express, Raid, and Hijacked. So that is really interesting, and all of these are going to be coming to the launch of Call of Duty Black Ops 7. Let me know what you guys' opinions are of this in the comments box down below. So for the description reads: from the futuristic Tokyo vistas to the frozen, unforgiving wilds of Alaska, where David Mason and Alex Mason were from, every environment is brimming with danger and opportunity, and many are deeply connected to the narrative. You'll fight through covert guild facilities in Japan, revisit David Mason's childhood cabin in Alaska, and infiltrate a remote tundra installation where weapons of war are being secretly 3D printed, and even clash across a high-tech solar array in the Australian outback. This is a diverse slate of new maps at launch, with 13 all-new 6v6, along with 3 legendary maps returned from Black Ops 2, now reimagined as a once tranquil Tokyo setting in near future Japan in the map Raid. So that is really interesting. Let me know what you guys' opinions are of that in the comments box down below. From the start of development, player feedback was infused into every angle of the game, and building maps that reflect this in meaningful ways has been a key part of the process. Pushing the boundaries of design and combat flow, the Black Ops 7 multiplayer maps are designed to breathe more, with enough space for players to fully explore the expanded OMNI-MOVEMENT system, while still delivering the tight cover-to-combat that defines Black Ops. Each map layout emphasizes clear lane definition, controlled sight lines, and tactical opportunities for creative flanking and positioning. So this is the Alaska map, so that's really interesting there. Whether your preference is to run and gun, tactically defend, or you thrive on movement and momentum, the Black Ops 7 multiplayer maps are arenas built for you to learn, adapt to, and dominate. Maps are built with intention, designed to surprise you, and shaped by decades of collective design experience. The team is also committed to meticulously crafting a wide variety of unique and entertaining post-launch maps, often leaning into the themes of the campaign. So that is really interesting. Let me know which one is your favourite in the comments box down below. Also, in addition to the 16 6v6 MP maps, Black Ops 7 launches with new large-scale maps paired with an all-new mod to the series called Skirmish, a 20v20 objective-focused experience where 2 teams clash across expansive environments. What sets Skirmish apart compared to a 6v6 mode isn't just size, but the addition of the wingsuit to multiplayer. This gliding gear allows you to soar across terrain with fast, controlled aerial movement, and completely shifts how you approach combat and objectives. With the extra verticality and mobility, squads have the option to capture a zone, then launch across the map to contest the next, creating fast, fluid, and sometimes unpredictable momentum from objective to objective, where no 2 matches feel the same. Expect more information, including the vehicles you set to control and the intro of the legendary grappling hook to the mode in the coming weeks. So don't forget, guys, if you're fans of Black Ops 2, you'll probably recognise this specific wingsuit. Now don't forget, guys, we are expecting Mike Harper appearing in Call of Duty Black Ops 7. He was featured, of course, in all the trailers that we recently received. As you guys can see, there he is on the left. So I'm using Alier's gameplay for this. So he's got more high quality than mine does. As you guys can see, there's the wingsuit. This is how this was all in the campaign, but never in multiplayer. But it will be appearing first time in multiplayer in Black Ops 7. So as you guys can see, this is primarily what it's more or less going to look like. Obviously you'll have updated HUD and everything, but it is really interesting to think about here, guys. Now, for those who are wondering which mission this originally featured in, it was actually in a mission, I think it was number 2 within the actual campaign of Black Ops 2 called Celerium. Now, this was one of the very first attempts to basically get to Raul Menendez to basically, I think they were trying to infill some sort of base in the underground to get this alleged Celerium worm, which if basically somebody initiated it, it would basically create a lot of drone attacks. So that was a really interesting mechanic that was first introduced in that mission. Let me know what you guys' views and opinions are of that in the comments box down below. Really keen to hear what you guys' views and opinions are. I just want to touch up, just because that part was partially shot due to the actual size of the amount of information that we currently have. But as you guys can see, OMNI-MOVEMENT, which will also be coming, of course, to Call of Duty Black Ops 7. So this way you can outmaneuver enemies with the next level OMNI-MOVEMENT system to gain the upper hand in combat. Execute swift wall jumps to evade or outstyle your pursuers while increasing your traversal capability and mental high ledgers for tactical advances. In Skirmish, which is that new 20v20 mode, drop into action with combat rolls. So I'm guessing it's kind of like where you jump off a really high building, for example, and you perform a forward roll to avoid fall damage. So that is really interesting. These new features open creative possibilities in the game space and on the front line, adding fresh dynamic to gameplay. Treyarch has also taken a close look at feedback and made tuning adjustments across the board for a more controlled experience, including the removal of tactical sprint, a limited duration boost of speed allowing faster movement than standard, as a default movement option. Instead, expect this ability to be granted through an optional perk in multiplayer. So that is really interesting to think about there, guys. Now, loads of people were a bit worried because of wall running. Now, obviously, of course, was a feature back in the days of Black Ops 3 and Black Ops 4, if my memory serves correct. But don't forget, guys, this is not wall running, this is wall jumping. Big difference, actually. And funnily enough, Fortnite actually did introduce wall jumping for a very small period of time before lots of people find like recent hacks with it. But that is really interesting to think about. Really keen to hear what you guys' opinions are of this in the comments box down below. I'll obviously be covering everything else in separate videos, so make sure you guys stay tuned. Also, Call of Duty announced earlier this morning, if I can find it again, taking over the Xbox at Gamescom broadcast, which I will link down in the description. That's currently ongoing with a little pre-show at the moment. But let me know what you guys' views and opinions are of that in the comments. I'll just bring up that post again. Xbox at Gamescom broadcast with a special live COD Pod segment today at around 9:30 AM Pacific, which is 12:30 PM on the Eastern, 5:30 PM in the UK. And they'll talk with Treyarch and Raven Software to break down everything they revealed on Opening Night Live, plus additional insights on what's coming in Black Ops 7. So that's going to be really interesting to look forward to. I hope you guys are all excited for it. If you are, drop a like, comment, subscribe, hit the notification bell, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace out.